This is the third time I'm starting this video over. Okay. What do? I create designs which include letters, because a letter is a design. If I want to create a letter, I will take a dot and I take another dot and then I'll connect it with a line. I'll call it a dot and a dash. I'll use this formation in understanding the two sides of the cube. I know the highest side, or 2, 3, 4, 5, fits inside, equaling to 14. 6 and 1 is 7, equaling to the 21 dots. Disregarding at the moment the reflection of the dots, because if I drill this in here, I will see these two here and one in the center extra, and that's all I'll see. And there'll be 4 sides of 5, and there'll be 2 sides of 7. So I bring things to full formation. The next thing what I do is it's about the alphabet, words, dots and dashes, geometric shapes, the months in the year, October, January, it doesn't matter. How they can intertwine and connect, and for what reality, what is the reason for it, or what actually, not what is the reason, what is the, how can I say it, the numeric exactitude that when you use a system that's already existed for thousands of years, the Pythagorean system, what I do is I add up to a single digit. Now, when I add it up to a single digit, I can also go through the word and say, hey, wait, I got odd letters and even letters through their odd numbers and even numbers. And then I can go, wait, what about colors? What about Rubik's Cube colors? Then there's every color is a word, and every word has a number. Now I bring it to a different, or an understanding in formation, to where 2, 3, and 4 is our vibration, or 432 hertz, or 432.0. Now I have, where is 432.0? Where do I find it? Well, there's 8640 minutes in a seconds in a day. The sun is 8640. I'm not sure if it's the distance or the diameter. 864, half of it is 4, 3, and 2. 4, 3, and 2, the number of minutes in a day is 1440. 1440 by 6, man created on day 6 equals to 8640, the same numeric value as the sun, and so on and so forth. And now when I bring numbers for more perfection, I go to star system math, which is a multiplication and addition. Then I try to understand if it's a multiplication and addition, am I dividing or connecting 2 and 4 areas? Because when you roll a dice, you'll always have one down. You'll always see 14 and 1 up. The other one will be down. Let's use that as the minus. So if we put the -2 down and the +5 up, we have a total of 7. We have 14 that is around, 7 this way and 7 that way. But we've got a pole that goes through the center. That way you can turn all around the pole 5. So the total of this dice will be 19, or AI, and we're just missing the B, 2. And it can be the 2 this way, and it can be the 2 this way. If it's the 2 this way, the 6 is up. If it's the 2 this way, the 3 is up. If I take it and I turn it the other way, right, the 4 will be up. If I turn it this way, the 1 will be up. Because the 1 and 6 will create this. The notice when it comes to the 2, right, you got the 1 up, and when it comes to the 5, right, up, you're going to have 3 going this way. But if the 1 or 6 was up, right, you have 3 going that way. So you have the 5-2 or the 1-6. 5-2 or 1-6. -2 plus 5, -1 plus 6. Where is 101? Where is 101? So what we're going to do is we're going to go minus, okay, we're going to go here. We're going to go -4 plus 3. You have a 7. -4 plus 3. So at -1, you're actually equal. 1, 4, take it away. You have 3, 2, 1. Now you start on the 3 side. You got 3. You start on the 4 side. You have 4, 3, 2, 1 equals to 10. You start on the other side. You have 1, 2, 3 equals to 6. So one side is 10. One side is 6. When you're coming towards the center, and then you add the center to each one, or you split the center up. Let me show you what it looks like over here on paper. If we have the 3 here and the 4 here. We go 3, 2, 1. We go 4, 3, 2, 1. You have the center of this cube. Is that true? Well, when you count down over here, the center of the cube is actually here. Right over here. You have 3 numbers here, 3 numbers here. Here you have 6. Here you have 9. The center of the cube is this one over here from this side. You see there's 1 and 1? Are they the same 1 and 1? No. Can we start at a different number? No. It has to be here. So can we count this as 10? Because 4 plus 3 equals 7, plus 2 equals 9, plus 1 equals 10. On this side, 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 6. So here we have 9 and 1. And when we come into here, we end up with 7. So now we're running 10 and 7, or 5 times 2 equals to 10. 5 plus 2 equals to 7. We have 1 plus 0 is 1. 0 is 1. We have now 1 and 7. The letter is Q. The reverse of Q is 10J. This becomes 8. This becomes 1. Now we take this cube over here. We take this over here. And we take the calculator. And we can understand that there's 9, and there's only 4. So where are the 9? You see on this one is 6. But what about the center? Is there a center? Well, it shows a center here, so therefore there has to be above and below. So you have a total of 9. It's 6 and 3 missing. And when you flip it over here to the opposite side, it's 1 with 8 missing. So you have this design over here, and on this side we're just going to create the X's. And when you create that, it's going to be 3 times the X valued at the 24th letter, and then 3 times the X valued at the 24th letter is 72, and 72 equals 144, 1440 minutes in a day. And I have another equation that equates to this. It's just absolutely just impeccable. This is the beta house. And then we have 3 areas over here. Now, what do you want to call them? If we divide them up like this, you can see 3 hexagons. So you see 666 or 2160 when you multiply them. And you add them. It becomes 234. And again, back to our vibration. This is the numeric value for the diameter of the moon. In between it is 1 and 5, which is noted to be Mars. Inside of that and outside of that is 2 and 6 for the next shift in numbers. The only thing left over is 3 and 4. This is the Queen, the card, and the game. It's also the bear. And over here we have Mars. We also have the E world. When you add up 1 through 5, what's left over is 2, 3, 4 equals to the 24. This one over here equals to 15. I multiplied this and added equals to 9. And when I multiply this, I get 120. 135 equals to the numeric value for the division of the alphabet, N and M, 13.5. I don't know if it's anything new, and I don't know about anything. Sun pass. There's a sun pass all the way 10. I think it goes over A through Z. You can say the air of zona, or the one zone of air. So then we end up with dry instead of humid. You know the difference between what is HD is Pluto and the cycle of man equaling to 84. So what I'm going to do, just one thing, if we want to make 13 in star system math, we addition, we multiply. 1 times 6 equals 6. 1 plus 6 equals 7, and 6 equals 13. 6 by 7 equals to 42. This is 6, this is 4, this is 55. So this is how I do it one way. Now if I want to find a different form of 13, I'm going to go 3 times 4 plus 1. If I want to find a different form of it, I'm going to go 3 times 5 minus 2. Always 1 and 2. That's our creation, fabrication of creation. That's what is missing to make everything exactly how it was made to be. And these two numbers is the sun pass. It is your, and when you play roulette, they have a design or chalice design that looks like this. And this area here and this area here is 14, and down here is 23. Multiply it by 3, and it shows me a sun gate in rotation. You know, the yin and the yang, right? However you want to create that something or other. Anyways, not really good at designing this morning. And since it's the sun pass, we have to see if it passes anywhere. So 4 and 2 is 6. 6 and 9 is 6. When you add it up, you have 111. And the total of this area over here is 111. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 111, the center of the wheel, plus 37 is 148. But you only use one of the two. At the same time, this one over here, 9 plus 2 is 11, 1 and 1 is 2, and this is 1, it creates 1 and 2. 66 is the passage. Interstate 80, replace that, which is fabricated to the numeric value of 88. So when you want to make things perfect, this is the way you work. Now, if you work it to the 4 times 4 equals to 16, right? You're trying to get to 13. So when 4 by 4 is 16 minus 3, and then you want to get to the low side, you go 4 by 3 equals to 12, and this one is plus 1. You do it in 4 and 3 because that's how this pole comes together, the 3-4 pole, the house of BC, the divided house. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Let's get the steamboat boiling because times have changed and we have the ultimate of all knowledge, the ancient knowledge of how to put every word, dot, dash, and letter together using the dot and the dash of code of Morse. Thank you for watching in the Word.